Okay, quiet. Okay, last one. Find all the zeros. How many zeros do we expect in this one? 4. All right. We're not being asked the numbers like the last one. We just want to find the zeros. What's the usual first step? You could do it that way. You could. It's a quadratic form. You could do it that way. What have we been doing today? We graphed. We look to see if we can find any on the graph. So let's do the same thing. Okay. So we could see the shape of a quartic, right? Definitely, they got the 3 turning points there. How many real zeros do you think you see? How many x-intercepts? 1 and 2. Okay, don't look too hard. Okay, what do they look like they are? It looks like it's 2 and -2. So you could look in the table of values. Quiet. Guys, look in the table of values. At -2, 0. At +2, 0. So those are the zeros, right? But we still got to find the last 2 zeros, right? What do we normally do? Once we've got our zeros from the graph, we synthetic division. Okay, if I do synthetic division, what coefficients do I need to write down for this one? Missing a power of x, 1, 0, -3, missing a power of x, -4. Okay, we're going to divide out both the 2 and the -2. Let me start with the 2. Okay, 2 times 1, add. 2 times 2, 4, add. 2 times 1, 2, add. 2 times 2, 4, 0, right? Which should be, okay? Then you've got to divide out the -2. When you've got more than one to divide out, you divide that with the numbers you just made, right? Don't go back up here. We just reduced a 4th degree to a 3rd degree. Now we want to reduce a 3rd degree to a quadratic. -2 times 1. -2 times 0. -2 times 1. Okay, remainder is 0. So what do these numbers represent? X squared plus 1. So the last 2 zeros come from that. Set it equal to 0 and solve. -1. And take the square root of both sides. So there's all our zeros, right? 2 of them we found in the calculator. They were x-intercepts. And 2 of them we found with the quadratic formula. Yeah? Well, we knew that it still had a factor of x plus 2, or that is another 0. So we had to keep reducing. We found the 2 in the calculator. At this point, we had only used the 2. We still had to use the -2. The key here is that you don't want to keep going up to this row of numbers. You want to use that row of numbers the second time. So it goes from 4th degree to 3rd degree to 2nd degree. Now you can solve, either by quadratic formula or like we did there.